Alright folks, we are back with some more Crossout today, and I'm trying to get through some different cabs. I've been doing the old giant trucker cab forever, and you know what, it's too big and too easy to hit, so let's give Jawbreaker a try. So yeah, you can see right here, I've been using a lot of trucker cab builds, and yeah, you get lots of power, tons of mass, it has a great amount of structure, but look how big this thing is. It's gigantic. It's super easy to shoot this thing. Let's just tear this down and start over with something that's a little lower profile. Now, why am I not just deleting this and starting from scratch? Well, I think I might leave my chassis set up the same. We'll see. See what I've got in there before we slap the new cab on here. Bang, bang, boom. Alright, so what do we got underneath here? We got what? The radar, barrel, fuel plus tank, and radio, and room for like one more thing. Okay, this is a usable, relatively usable chassis. Although I could have put light parts in here. Let's do that. And then let's compare. Do I have any more of those? Let's compare this cab to the trucker, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the trucker cab, where's the trucker cab? Refresh, get back in. Alright, trucker has engine speed, blah, and this has engine speed about the same or less, actually, on that. Alright, max speed, about the same or less. Tonnage, okay, you get 1,000 more tonnage with the trucker cab. And mass limit of 16,000 kilograms. Jawbreaker only comes in at 14,000, so you get 2,000 less mass on the Jawbreaker. Alright, structure 225, structure 240. So you get more structure on the trucker cab, but I mean the thing's huge. Otherwise, they're really pretty similar. Yeah, this one weighs a little bit less. They give you the same amount of energy. Okay, obviously one of my main motivations for trying this one, other than lower profile, is it does look pretty cool. You know, it looks like a military style cab here. I don't know if that's too far forward or not. Try it back here. More in the center. Okay. So let's do a machine gun build here with the Reaper. So let's see what we can do about getting some radiators on this thing. Now I have what? I've got an improved, got weapons, coolers, yeah, but I've got an improved radiator. You know, we don't want to, we'll put that up there in the front. We're gonna have less room for sticking stuff on this thing than I'm used to. Improved engine back there. You know what? Let's slap the heavy generator on first, right behind the cab, so we get the cab protecting it. And then let's slap an engine on the back. Let's try and put my favorite hardware in the back, where hopefully it's not going to get blown off instantly, but we'll see. And what else? I could use some coolers. I'm going to need one of those. Yes, there we go. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's a box. It's a beautiful looking box. Speaking of boxes, let's go back to covering up our rear box business back here. Bang, bang, boom. Oh, that just extends out so far. Can we flip it? Yes, we can get a little closer there. Save on how many parts we're going to need here. Cover this thing up. Oh, let's put the bonnet. I haven't used the bonnet for a little while. Get up there. Get up there, Torino bonnet. And can we get some fenders on this thing? I've got to have my ridiculous fenders. There we go. Love me these gigantic, silly fenders, even though they probably don't help a ton, but they look cool. We need to come out one more node here in the rear to get this done. Get that done. How many of these parts do I have left? 4 of them. Handy little parts. That's... I hate how far out this comes in the rear, but what are you going to do? Truck door would save me some parts here. Flip that around. Okay, over our mass limit. Not yet. Not yet. Quarter wall in there. And need like a piece that, a pipe maybe, I guess. The only thing I can fit in there. Fit. It's gonna let us mount it that way. No, we're gonna have to come out. Uno mas. It's tricky finding those that just take up that one slot like that. And you know what? We'll stick one more just so it's symmetrical, because it will drive me nuts if I don't. Alright, how many parts do we have left? We got 15 parts left. We got so energy to use up, 2 energy to use up, which means I can stick what on here? A vector is going to take 3. Could just put another radiator on this thing. Oh, but we don't have another radiator. Alright, let's go to the market. How much is it going to cost us? Approved radiator 42. Charged radiator. Oh, we're not buying that. Okay, I'm gonna do the buy now option, which is never a good idea. Always use the trade option, but we're gonna do this just so I can bang it out for video. We're gonna try doing 2 radiators here because you get bonus damage with the Reaper minigun the longer you're firing. So the longer we can keep this thing firing, just the more damage we can do with it. Which means let's what we got on here. We got an improved cooler. Oh, let's ditch that. And let's stick on, well, we got another improved radiator. Bam. Now we're going to put the improved cooler back on the front. And then I need to figure out, we armor this thing in a way that it doesn't look so ugly like it does before. Okay, large slope. Now we'll do wide slope. Nope, nope, nope. Like, literally 50% of my time in this game is just turning pieces around in the wrong direction. Okay. Get a half door on that thing, maybe. Do we have any half doors left, or did we use them all? Don't know. But we need something covering the front end of this. A couple of bits. Oh, do we have to use avia panels? Do we really? Do we? We don't have to, but are we going to? Yes, because they're really easily shaped, and we have a ton of them. Why not? Okay, and do we have any more slope bits? I wish, oh, let's try this one. Get a little bit of a forward slant on this thing. I don't know if I like that or not. Don't know if I like it. Right. There we have it. And nice to use some bigger armor chunks here on the top. Is the truck door going to fit perfectly? It is. Alright, we have 1 unit of power left. What can we spend it on? Where can we stick it? What do we got in here that we could be using? I don't want to put like scope on that. It's kind of a waste. Ammo pack is a waste. We could put a car jack under this thing. But that's kind of a stupid... you never know, but don't like to waste power. It's not going to fit under here anyway, is it? Come on, come on. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's not going to fit under there sideways. Really, why would I want to do that? If I pull the... Oops, what did we just do? We removed a tire. Maybe we can move the radar and radio over here. We can fit a weapon cooler under there. So let's see about that. That uses, okay, almost all the last of our power. Now I just have to find a way to nose the old, right? Speaking of fire, that's full. Well, maybe I can get this in here. I'll have to edit all this out so you poor guys don't have to watch. Trying to chant everything. Alright, radar back in there. Bing, radar detector. Get up there. That's not radar detector. Radar detector. Alright, so I've gotten a few more armor bits on here. We've got a few parts left. Let's put our purple vanity item on here. See if we can get some reputation out of this deal. Oh, of course, stupid spoiler needs to go on, yeah. I know I always want a spoiler when I go into combat. We got one more part left on this thing. I don't know what we're going to do with it. One of these blues? No. Probably get a flag somewhere else. Let's slap some paint on this thing. Can I find anywhere to put... Oh, let's put a rear bumper. When in doubt, a little extra armor. And brake lights. Who doesn't want brake lights on the rig? I know I do. Put any of this thing. Let's chrome up our... Oh yeah, definitely. Chrome up our wheels here. Oh my god, I'm missing a wheel. That's needs. Lose the spoiler or the rear bumper. I say goodbye. Spoiler. And back on wheel. And when in doubt, slap some chrome on that. Okay, beautiful chrome. So we are a little over mass, but as far as I know, that engine gives us a mass bump as well as these wheels. Alright, we have used every bit of material we can on this thing. Let's take it for one more test drive here. So is it fast? No. Are we getting hammered too bad by the mass? Not really. How long can we fire miniguns before they overheat? Very long time. That'll be in our next video. I'm going to cover the equalizer minigun. I'll talk to you about why I crammed so many radiators on that thing. Alright, let's see how our Jawbreaker Cab can do on its maiden voyage. Alright. See a lot of other Jawbreakers at this power score. It must be a decent cab, right? It's just really comparable to the trucker in every way except... Oh, is this an encounter? Spool up the old minigun. A little closer to get the right thing. Too close. Everybody over there. Spamming missiles at us. Learning slowly to play a little more cautiously in Crossout so as not to be the first one to die on the team. These guys both running Jawbreakers, and it looks like they are. My friend, don't back into me. Take him out. Nice driving. Right into a tree. To our credit, we're not dead. So that's a win for me right now. I'll take it. You know, I'm noticing one thing is it seems like I'm getting in lower power score matches with this cab maybe versus the trucker cab. Could just be today. I'm a little bit luckier on the match here. I like that I can shoot 360 degrees. I got a gun. Got this gun. There we go. Ooh, all our coolers are exposed, so that's get some capture points here. So you want this thing moves faster when your armor gets blown up. I do love that about Crossout, how your car's dynamics change as parts get blown up. That's something to think about when you're building. Great explosions. Hey, we get a win with this thing first go. I will take it. Always use some fuel. Yes, we're going to return to the old garage. Well, there we have it, guys. So that's our first go with the Jawbreaker Cab, and I gotta say, I like it. I mean, it's just like a little rectangle. You can mount stuff to the top. It's slightly less mass than the old trucker cab that it can hold, but that's okay. Unless you're doing gigantic builds, you're gonna be just fine with that. So I like it. It fits into a lot of different builds. It's easy to armor up. It's a solid cab. There's a reason everybody uses it. Let me know your thoughts on this cab. What do you like to do with it? Your favorite builds. Throw us a sub, throw us a like if you like. If you want to watch me do more ridiculous builds, well, it's not that ridiculous. More average, normal builds. As I learn the game with me. I will catch y'all later. Mr. G out.